This is Ukrainian Easter Pascha, and this is my mom. In Ukraine, we have one very famous tradition, is to cook Easter bread. We call it Pascha.
І головне, щоб в хаті була повна тиша. Тому що кажуть, якщо в шумі будуть шуміти, кричати, музика буде голосно звучати, то тісто не підійде. А якщо воно не підійде, то паски не вийдуть.
My name is Yevhen Klopotenko and I'm a famous Ukrainian chef. I'm trying to find the real Ukrainian gastronomy and I'm trying to share these recipes and this culture with the world. I think you know something similar in Italy for the Christmas, people cooking panettone. In Germany, people cooking Stollen. Normally, these breads are very common for the Christmas, but for the Easter, we have Pascha. If you want to have the real yellow color of Pascha, you have to put a lot of egg yolks. The more egg yolks you put, the more bright yellow color you will have. Normally it's just bread, and in Ukraine and for Ukrainians bread was very important for their lives. And from the beginning of the times it was only wheat, and from the wheat people start to produce flour, and from the flour they start to cook bread. Bread, it was 90% of all dishes, and for Ukrainians bread is something sacred. It's something which gives us power, what gives us love, and what gives us connection to our homes.
Його випікали практично у кожній сім'ї. Рецептів випікання паски було дуже багато, тому що скільки господинь, стільки і рецептів паски. Обов'язковою умовою того, що мама випікала, були прикрашати пасочку, зверху квіточкою, якоюсь там шишечкою, і щоб вона під час випікання нікуди нам не з'їхала, на вербну неділю ту гілочку верби брали і прямо її протикали, щоб...
Серйозно?
Серйозно.
How the recipe which your mother been cooking and now you're cooking been transformed. So normally I think that your mother was doing in totally different way and you're doing in totally different way. Tell me about this.
Я люблю щоразу щось змінювати. Тобто одного такого рецепту, що тільки саме за таким рецептом я випікаю, в мене немає. У мене щороку вони можуть або повторюватися, або додаю щось нове, щось змінюю, але те, що я щороку випікаю їх, то це точно. Коли ми після свята приходили на роботу, ми завжди приносили те, хто що приготував, обмінювалися цими кусочками пасок, хто яку випік, і яка найбільше на той момент сподобалася, обмінювалися рецептами. Потім на наступний рік уже той рецепт випробовував у себе вдома.
I think that's the most interesting moment that now it's not just bread, it's not just a sacred bread for us, but also it's a tradition to show to your friends that I cooked the best Pascha, and then friends they have to show no I can. It's like some championship of doing the Pascha. So while we were discussing a lot of different themes, our dough is rised and it wants to run away, but we need to stop it and we need to make the best bread.
І головне, щоб в хаті була повна тиша. Тому що кажуть, якщо в шумі будуть шуміти, кричати, музика буде голосно звучати, то тісто не підійде. А якщо воно не підійде, то паски не вийдуть.
Okay, now we have to take sunflower oil. We need to divide our dough on three parts. Two parts is actually going to be our Pascha, and one part is going to be the decoration, because decoration is also the symbols. We need to put some symbols on our Pascha, because Easter is also the symbol. You see what is the texture? It has the nice elastic form, and we can easily play with dough. But mother will say that never play with the food. Okay, and now we have to put some raisins and some lemon zest and orange zest, because they will give this nice aroma. You can mix it, hop, like this. I think that you can mix with different way how you can mix the Pascha, and I think this way can be also interesting with your fist. Now we have to divide our dough into two again. to make some nice decoration. We have 100 of different symbols, but I think we need to take more time to discuss about this, because you can have lecture for a few days about our symbols. Hop. I have such a nice decoration. Now we have to wait 20 minutes and then we can put it to the oven. We have one more tradition. When we go to the church, we take in with us some kind of basket, but basket has to be filled with the different ingredients. Is there some rules what you have to put to the basket?
З вечора господині збирали кошик, щоб піти з ним вночі там, чи вранці до церкви. Обов'язково в кошик клали паску, яку випікали. Обов'язково є крашанки, які можуть бути будь-якого кольору. Обов'язково ковбаска. Можна покласти хрін, сіль обов'язково клали, масло і обов'язково сир. І з цим кошиком люди йшли до церкви, освячували його. Якщо там були друзі, знайомі, всі вітали один одного, могли пригоститись того, що було в кошику. Приходили додому, і тільки після і сніданок розпочинався саме із того, що принесли з церкви.
One very interesting moment how you can to decorate, and it's very common for now for the people. We are taking sugar powder, and then we put some orange juice or just some water, and we mix it for a few moments, and then you can do like this. And that's the most easiest and the most popular way of doing. We call it cups or hats. That's how we do. It's the most simple way to decorate your Pascha.
Ну, цей спосіб його навчила бабуся, тому що в ті часи, коли я ще вчилася випікати паски, декору як такого, як зараз, не було.
We can take some red powder, but also we can take beetroot juice.
Ну, це вже зараз фреш, раніше просто брали фарбу.
Millet is maybe hard to find, but if you will find it, your Pascha will be the best. I think now we can take this millet and we can put on top.
Так, просто так.
So now you can see the two different Pascha. One Pascha is a very authentic style, and it has dough decoration, so you can do whatever you want, whatever symbol you want, you can make it with your hands. And this one is more common for today, people doing something very easy, but also quite nice. So that's Ukrainian famous bread called Pascha.